What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 31 of our Lille career mode, and today, some big games for you. We have Lokomotiv Moscow, a chance for us to possibly go through. We're going to need a little bit of help from Barcelona, but we could still get through to the round of 16, and then we have Metz, and then we have a big game against Marseille in the league. So, I mean, today it's a pretty big game, pretty big set of games, and as you can see, we're on 7, Barcelona are on 10, and Bayern are on 8. If we win this game, then we need Barcelona to grab a point at least from Bayern. They are home, so hopefully they can do that. We could go through at the expense of Bayern. Our manager rating is really low. We were looking at that last time, and it turns out they're not super happy as we're not hitting really any of the goals. Our goals this year are actually really high. So, you know, it is what it is, but we're going to need to be a little bit better going forward, and I'm going to play Rossi up front today. So Rossi, Gies, and Andre come in to the side. Samare is just going to have to be on the bench. He's just not ready to roll at the moment. And then Gomez can come off, and I'll bring De Ketelaere into the bench. And then at the left wing, see, maybe we'll play Weah. We could play Rossi there and Bodu, but there's something about Bodu lately. He's just he bugged me last time. We gotta move on through this important game without him. He cost us points last time. He's got to be punished for at least a little bit. So let's jump into this. Lokomotiv and Lille. Let's go. Ooh, a bit unlucky there as we get a big touch to that. It's 1-0. Weird. It's turned from conceding and getting blown out early to coming back. And then we've kind of got back into that after a couple of games of getting away with it. And now we're kind of giving away silly goals. I mean, we get a massive touch on that. It deflects right to him. He's through. And it's a good finish. Krychowiak. I believe that's the old West Brom midfielder. Krychowiak, perhaps? Definitely the same name. But either way, now we're starting to get the bounces go against us in the front. It's going to take forever to get out of this and just get away from conceding early goals. As that is a poor giveaway. Jesus. So that gets clipped to Sanchez, and it's put wide. Oh, man. I'm going to be aggravated beyond help if we find a way to draw this game and Bayern or Barcelona do us the favor. I'm going to be furious. Nice turn. Bradarich back inside. Finds Andre. One more. Nicely done. And Sanchez is making the run here. He's going to get another opportunity, and this time he's finished it. Jesus. It's about time he's finished. That's his third really good opportunity. This time it finds the back of the net. It's a nice ball in here, and a couple times we've had that run from him. Though this is just the first time it's gone past the goalkeeper and into the back of the net. It's a big goal. We got to turn this around. We've had all the chances. They've had that one that was deflected to them. Half hour gone. It's 1-1. All right, we're at halftime. I believe we're going to be able to see the Bayern score here. And Bayern are level at 1. See, if we were to win our game, 1-1 would get them through. The problem is, at the moment, we have to win our game. Now, can make a couple changes. Now we're going to bring Bodu on. We've had enough of his punishment. That should be enough. Hopefully he's realized what he's done. Makes a better pass next time and we don't drop points. Now a humongous second half here for our Champions League dreams. Here's Willick. Does well. Finds Sanchez here. And Bodu's making a good run, and it comes out to Bodu here in a good spot. Now Bodu, can he slide that across? He can. It's Sanchez. It's in the back of the net. And what a start to the second half. That's a huge goal. Sanchez with his second after missing a couple early. And that's Bodu getting right into the action. His pace. An excellent, excellent ball across as well. Brilliant. Sanchez made the run. He's just quicker. And Bodu gets the ball there. And he just has to get that on target, and he does this time. And it's 2-1. Now we need to go on and just win this one and hope and pray that Barca do us a favor. Nice step inside. Sanchez sees the run. It's going to come out wide to Bodu. He takes that down brilliantly. Steps inside. Brilliant from Bodu. And he's learned. He's realized I was right to punish him. And he has come back stronger and better for it. What an impact. What a finish from the striker here as he cuts back inside his man. Curls it around the goalkeeper. In off the post. An excellent finish. And as I said, what an impact. He's been on for 10 minutes. Scored a goal and created one. 3-1. That's a dreadful giveaway, by the way. As Bodu's coming at it again. And Bodu, he wants another and gets it. It's the Oh, it's Willick. Jesus. I thought that was Bodu. Who's moving so quickly, Willick? He's normally not that quick. It's Willick. It's not the Bodu show, man. I've messed everything up there. But it's 4-1. We're going to continue to score goals, but I believe it's head-to-head with Barca. So I believe it's just all down to Barca because they beat us in head-to-head. But this is an excellent finish. No chance whatsoever, as Sanchez also very much involved in that. I believe Sanchez has been involved in every goal. And oof, what a quick turnaround here. And it went from 1-0 down to 4-1 up. And game over very, very quickly. Good play. One more. Nicely done. Here's Shelik. And there's a run being made right through the middle here, and it's Bodu. And Bodu with a good touch. And it's Bodu. Lovely finish. Emphatic finish, more like, as he has smashed that into the roof of the net. And it is the Bodu show now, as he continues to show us that he's willing, that he's ready. What a hit. What a finish. That's a lovely, lovely goal. Now 79 minutes. It's 5-1. The head on. Nicely done. Willick. Ikone. That's a nice ball there to Bodu, and Bodu takes it down brilliantly. And he's racing away. He can slide that back there to De Ketelaere. It's in the back of the net. And De Ketelaere has his goal. Bodu has another assist. I love when De Ketelaere scores, because as I said, he doesn't show up on the stat sheet a ton, but when he plays, he's good. He's moving well. And he grabs a goal here. It's a nice ball across. Goalie has a little bit of time to get there, but he also doesn't really put it in the corner, but it finds the back of the net, and that's all that matters. It's 6-1, and a bad start did not matter as Bodu came onto the pitch in the second half, and he's really taken this away. Him and Sanchez have been absolutely incredible today, and hopefully, as there's only a couple of seconds left, plus added time, hopefully that takes us through. We're about to find out. Obviously, Barcelona would have had to win or draw, and hopefully they could do that at home. Excuse me. And here it is. We're about to find out. It's the moment of truth. Please, please, Barca, please tell me you did something here. 6-1 the final. And Bayern beat them 3-1. Ugh. Man, Barca had a chance to top the group, and that's the performance they put in. Man. I believe that knocks us out. Because I believe it's on head-to-head and not goal difference. If it's goal difference, we're through. But, you know, I don't believe so, as I'm kind of just slowly going away. And we do finish third. Unbelievable. That game to Barca really did it, didn't it? That 3-1. Even a 2-1 there and we go through, but 3-1. Couple great saves from Ter Stegen. And we go out. To be fair, we're in the group of death here in theory. But we don't want to drop into the Europa League like that. We really don't, and unfortunately, that is what happens. We're going to have to turn our attention, well, I guess to the Europa League, of course, and then back to Ligue 1. Hopefully, we can make a proper push this year. Last year, we were well beaten to it by 10 or so points. Hopefully, as we're only 2 points back, about halfway, we can have a proper push this time around. But most people are fit. We're going to make a change at the back. There are a couple of changes at the back. Bradrich can come out for Anthony Robinson, and then P8 can come in for Shelik. Going to play Gomez to start. And that should be good enough to move forward with. We're going to bring Weah onto the bench for Bradrich. I want to bring Pizzuto onto the bench too. We'll do it for Willick, who's played quite a bit recently, and he's happy and comfortable. Let's jump into this. Lille Metz. Let's go. Nice take there by P8. Gets it out wide to Bamba. That's a really good ball out there to Bodu. And Bodu, can he clip that in? He can. That's a great ball. Back post in the header. He cannot quite get there. It's a really good attempt to dive onto it. Good defending, though, in the end. As that gets clipped way up into the air. Can we get the header down? We can. And we slip that out there. Excellently done. Samare. And Samare plings it back into a good spot, but it's going to get cleared away. That's good football here from Metz. So they look to take an early lead. Nice turn here. It's a good ball in. Oh, and there's space. 1-0. We bring too many players over. And we just left the space. They worked out of it. Kind of overloaded that side trying to win the ball back. We didn't get to it. And Metz take an early lead. We do that a little bit too often, probably. Kind of just try and force the giveaway here. I mean, we had a bunch of players there, but it just eventually opened up. He found the pass back. It's an excellent, excellent finish from him. And Metz take a 1-0 lead here on 15 minutes. Nice play again from Metz. They're moving the ball around well when they get right around our box. A lot of teams do in general on this difficulty. As this comes out to Bamba. And Bamba can cut back inside, slides it across. One more here, Bodu. Bodu can slide it back brilliantly there. Steps back inside, 1-1. A nice step back inside there from Mikone as he levels the scoring on 33 minutes. And that's what we needed. Mets have been threatening all day long. This is a good ball out here. Nice turn inside. Sets himself. Smashes it past the goalkeeper. And we're on level terms. 33 minutes gone. It's 1-1. Here's Samare now, and he can drag this forward. Gets it out there to Sanchez, and Sanchez can push on with it. It's a nice ball to Bodu. Problem with Bodu sometimes is that he doesn't make up his mind on some of these runs. Seems like he's going to go one way and then just kind of slows up. Does that quite often. It's kind of annoying. But he's made the run this time. And Bodu's going to be through on goal. And Bodu, can he finish? He can. Big goal right before halftime. We've taken the lead. I was just complaining about Bodu. And I know I complain about Bodu a little bit. More often than I complain about anyone, really. But he's so close to being so great. There are a couple things he just does that are kind of annoying. As I was talking about there, he kind of just sometimes makes the run, and then a lot of times he pulls out of easy runs you would think other players would make. And then sometimes his touches and his passing isn't like perfect, obviously, as he's quite young and growing. But he's going to be very good, and I don't want my complaints to make it sound like he's a bad player or anything like that, or he's someone I'm not okay with in the lineup and stuff. But it's just sometimes here and there, in some weird moments, he does some odd things. But he did very well there, obviously, and he's given us the lead as we go into the break. Samare plays it forward. Here's Gomez. Hasn't been super involved today, as he normally is. Back inside. Lovely stuff. And it comes to Bodu. Nice take in the back of the net. 3-1. And there is daylight between us and Metz as we chase 3 points here. That's an excellent finish from Bodu. And as I said, Gomez not super involved. And all of a sudden, he's very much a part of the play. Goalkeeper has left a huge portion of the net there unmarked. He didn't even need to get that in the corner or anything. Relatively straight. But he's hit it hard enough, and the goalkeeper hasn't gotten to it, and that's the important part. 3-1. And at the moment, Mets need A little bit of help to get back into this. Get a touch on. Oh, bad giveaway here. We just got to get rid of it next time. And I said they needed a little bit of help, and we gave it to them. 3-2. This man scored again, I believe. I believe he scored the first one. The silver hair is what it looked like. Cave. We'll see, but either way, we've given it to him there. We get a touch on there. We tried to turn with it. Stupid. Should have just gone back to the goalkeeper. That's an excellent finish after it came to him, but stupid, silly stuff letting him back into the game. That's his second. And unfortunately for us, now we have a game on again. Did win it there. A minute to go, and this game is very much still in the balance, going back and forth as Araujo brings this up the pitch. Slides it across. Here's Bodu. Bodu can get that out to Sanchez, and Sanchez is going to try and get to the byline. It's a nice step inside, but this should hopefully do it as that gets slipped into a good spot. Bodu just kind of holding on to it. Lovely ball back in. Sanchez is on it. We might just add the icing onto the cake as Araujo forces a decent save there. Didn't really connect with it, but that is going to be game over. They're not going to have a chance to get to the back end. As Sanchez takes it, clips it back in. They cannot get up the pitch. We get to it anyway. 3-2 the final. A little bit more difficult in the end than it should have been, but 3 points is really all we're looking for. And we succeed. 5 shots all game long. They had 3. There are 8 all game. We're too many games like that where we're just not clicking. But PSG do win again, and they will continue to win. They always click in the back end of the season. Last year lost all their points really early and then kind of won out almost. As our thing has gone down to 53. What in the world is happening? Progress assessment. We would like you now to revisit the objectives as an offer's come in for currently under close observation. I can't believe this. Shelik development, he's developing well. An offer's come in for Carnizis. We're gonna let him go. I might end up selling a player or two, a younger player or two, just to kind of help the situation a little bit, because it is not in a position. Well, first of all, this is incredibly harsh. I would like to add. I know we went out of the Champions League, but my God. Can we possibly find a youngster we don't quite use that kind of forced his way up? There are a couple of them. Alidrim, he's joining that lad, or that team on a... Do we have to sell Guilles? I mean, Lopez, remove from loan list and add to transfer list. Could we get 2 million for him? Probably not. Jesus. We're just gonna go forward. I mean, this... I'm gonna be... Could this possibly happen? I mean, really? I mean, that's super harsh. Okay. Now I keep expecting the kind of it to stop and just to be fired. Is what I'm waiting for, but maybe hopefully we can get this Marseille game as an offers come in, take him on a short-term loan. That's good. We'll accept. Oh, could we get? No, we'll reject. Could we get a couple million for him and then possibly help ourselves out a little bit? Squad hub. I can't believe this. The goalkeeper here, though. I mean, we're comfortable at goalkeeper right now. Kaplan joining. Dundar. We're gonna remove from the loan list and add to the transfer list. See if we can get 2 million from those two combined. I can't believe this is actually happening. Genuinely cannot believe it. Let's see what these lads say. Oh. Maybe you've got what it chance. Yeah, maybe you've got what it takes. Probably not. I'm probably going to sell you just to help out with my manager rating just a little bit, because we are not going to reach the next round of the Champions League because Barcelona couldn't help us on the final day. Risk of losing 5 players here as Andre wants to play. I can't believe all this is going on. I'll think about it, Andre. I will. They're still looking at my position. Magnan, Araujo, Piade, Coffee, and Jakubek. All players we have to look at. Magnan, currently on... Alright, so let's delegate renewal. Contract negotiating, we are gonna delegate renewal. We'll probably bring this down a little bit, but that's fine. 57,000. Coffee. We're gonna delegate renewal here. See what he says. 2 years, 21,000. That's fine. He can be let go, and then Araujo. P8, I'm comfortable letting go. Samare. Delegate renewal. He's currently on 19,000. 4 years, 49,000. That's pretty decent. And then Araujo. He's on 25,000 now. 2 years, 42. That's good. Hopefully that's all good. Those 2 players I'm comfortable letting go. And now we have a massive game. If we lose this, I mean, we are in a load of trouble. But everybody's fit. Let's jump into it. Marseille, Lille might be playing for our job here. Dalvin, back inside. Chiquinho. Mata. I've let that go. That's on me. That's a massive save from Magnan, who's just gotten a new contract. He's happy. That's why he made that save, to help me out, because that was a huge mistake on my end. And luckily for us, our goalkeeper saves our life a little bit here. Here's Yashizi. Wandering up the pitch. Back inside. Sanchez. One more time. Nicely done. It's Ikone here. Big opportunity. 1-0. And it could have been 1-0 at the other end. But Ikone goes up the other end. Gotta keep saying the other end. Either way, it's 1-0. Massive chance for Marseille. Huge save from Magnan. We go up the pitch. Sanchez finds Ikone all alone. He sets himself. And with his left foot, he has smashed that into the side netting. That is a huge goal. Everything is huge now, considering we might just end up getting fired. But, yeah, 1-0. Inside 10 minutes, it's a good start. Bodu. Bodu's racing away. There's a run being made by Yashizi. Brilliant. And Bodu finds him. Yashizi goes around the goalkeeper, and it's in the back of the net. I thought the man on the line was going to clear it. With his slide, he hasn't. An excellent take by Yashizi, who is in some vein of form right now. Pass comes in, takes it away from the goalkeeper, and slides it into the back of the net. Excellent from Yashizi. Whoa, so close there from Alvaro. Could not quite get to it. And it's 2-0 on 20 minutes. Nicely played. It's a nice turn here, and he gets it to Sanchez, and they were pressing really high, and now we can race away here. It comes to Yashizi, and Yashizi touches it on, slides it across there. It's 3-0. And at the moment, we're running away from Marseille. We needed a performance like this just to wake up ownership. Let them know we're still very, very good. Lovely stuff. It's a good ball out there. Yashizi gets to it, waits for it, slides it across. It's a tap-in at the back post for Jonathan Bamba. And it's 3-0 on 31 minutes. Ooh, nicely played. It's a good ball forward as well. It's Moise Keane here, and he finds excellent pass to Lopez. It's come back, taken down, and wow, that is 2 massive saves from Magnan here, whose new contract has seemed to give him a little bit of a bounce because he's made 3 excellent, excellent saves today. 2 of them were right there. And now we have a 2-on-1 as Bodu races down the pitch. Clips that back post. Bamba. Wow, huge save. Incredibly anticlimactic. 3 massive saves there. I thought for sure that was a goal. It wasn't. Good positioning by the goalkeeper as Sanchez clips that into space. The header comes on. What a save that is. As Bamba tries to keep it in play, and it's forced away again. A lot of good saves from both goalkeepers in that stretch. Nice take. Here's Ndicka. Nice ball forward, and it comes out one more time here to Bamba. And Bamba's in an excellent spot here. And it's Bamba. He slides that back post. There it is and that should be game over. We should be coming away with the 3 points. 10 minutes to go. We are definitely coming away with the 3 points. It's just been so back and forth. It seems like there's so much more time on the clock. But 10 minutes to go. We've scored. And actually, now that this is coming up here, but I was just thinking, we will discuss it a little bit at the end as we try and help ourselves. But Guilles might be that guy who plays 50% of the games. We just might have to stick him on at the end of every game. Or, I mean, he plays plenty as is. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but I had to get that out there, mention it at least once, as Rossi, who hasn't scored in a little bit, grabs himself a goal here, 4-0. That's a dreadful pass. Here's Rossi. Finds an excellent ball out there to Celik. And Celik finds a good ball out there to Gomez. Back inside. One more across. Rossi. It's another. That's lovely football. It's 5-0. Diego Rossi with the goal. And this ridiculous celebration. We'll take it. 5-0. The ownership has to see that I'm the man for the job. Surely. Back across. Lovely football. Literally just touches that in. It rolled across the line. Lovely stuff. 2 goals in a couple minutes for Rossi, and it's 5-0. Nice take. Here's Bamba. And Bamba can slide that through. And Rossi wants a hat trick. We were just talking about how he hadn't scored a goal in a while, and now he's got a hat trick. 3 goals in the last 10 minutes. It's 6-0. Marseille truly throttled here today, with only a couple minutes to go as they dance away. A hat trick for the young Argentine. Lovely stuff. Excellent. Great ball through the middle. He just comes across, sets himself, smashes it. And Danda can't keep it out. And with 2 minutes to go, it's 6-0. And, you know, if we get fired on the back of something like this, I don't know how. I mean, I don't even know how that could theoretically happen. Not theoretically, how it could realistically happen. I mean, we've done a pretty good job here. I mean, Lille are a Champions League team, of course, but this is a situation that no other country has to deal with. Overcoming Paris, very young, knocked out of the group of death. Barca and Bayern in there, as boos come around Marseille Stadium here, and we grab another clean sheet, which is very, very nice. Improving in that area a little bit. A couple of clean sheets the last couple of episodes, which is nice. One thing I saw in there, too, was buy a veteran. Could we sneak a veteran in there? Also, I mean, we'll see. I have to rotate the squad, lad. I'm sorry. Be happy, please. Everybody needs to be happy. We cannot have unhappy people here. But forward we can go. We're going to try and buy a right back. I might do this now. We're going to try and buy a right back and a veteran as the scout reports come in for the right backs. Who's the veteran we could buy? What are we looking for in a veteran here? Someone who can... We don't want it at center back. I don't want a veteran at center back. Maybe a veteran goalkeeper. And then we might move on Coffee. I mean, Coffee's not going to play. Youth player unsettled. Isaac Lejeune looking to cancel his contract. He's moved on. He's moved on. No decision's been reached yet, which is scary. We're going to need to deal with this youth player here. Let's see if we can just call him up. It's Lejeune. Let's just call him up so we don't get anything negative going on around us right now. Youth Academy. Lejeune, 16. Oh, this is a... promote to the senior team. I mean, he gets 78 to 84 is pretty good for a fullback, but that's another player we might just put on the block and see if we can sell him. Some of these youngsters we want to move along. Some of these youngsters I really want to keep around, but it doesn't look like we're going to have enough time unless something drastic changes very, very soon, because they are still discussing my position at the club. They've been doing it now for a couple weeks. And it's a winter break. That would be the time to fire a guy. You know, give him time to deal with it in the winter. Player returns from injury, Almada, that's a huge pickup for us, as a couple of things happen there on the first day. We're going to go ahead and buy a veteran goalkeeper. I don't know who just yet, but we're going to do it. Progress assessment, as discussed. Investing in our youth development was, at this moment in time, it looks unlikely we'll be able to hit that target. We'd ask you to revisit very clear objectives that we set out to achieve and urge you to do your very best to accomplish them. An offer has come in to take Coffee on loan with an option to buy. I believe that is the goalkeeper. It is. We're going to delegate this, and we'll do it that way. If we can get 13 million back, that'd be excellent. This lad here offered to buy. We're going to accept it. That's a player who can go. Offer comes in. Youth squad report. That's fine. Manager award. Everything is driving me insane. A couple of players leaving on loan. Kwame departs. Player returning from injury. It's Almada. Youth player unsettled. We dealt with it. He's been bought. Let's get Almada back into the side. We can start him at attacking midfielder as well. Where is he? Almada's here. Who do we bring off the bench? These three being on the bench was so nice as well. But do I want to bring Yoshizi off? Yoshizi's someone I might get rid of in the summer, depending on how things go here. But we need a proper midfielder here. If these players somebody has to be on the bench here. Guilles might have to be on the bench just to save our job. So Angel Gomez might be the guy. Or Robinson. Or Botman, I guess. Because Robinson being on the bench is also making him happy a little bit. So that might do it here. We will save changes. Almada, of course, a very important player in our team. He started the season well before he went out for a couple of months there. Now we are going to try and buy a player now. Let's go to transfers. I believe it's a veteran. Oh, well, yeah, let's just go to transfers. Because we can just bring him in. Now, who the veteran is, we'll see. We're going to search players. Who do we look at? A goalkeeper that's a veteran, you know. Someone like Fabianski. Let's see. I mean, that's one of the first players I can think of. He's 36. Let's just go for it. He can be our backup for however long. Might overstep here a little bit in terms of price, but we need to do we need to do this. Hopefully, it'll bring our manager rating up as well. Bringing in a more established player. Let's just offer 5 million. I mean, we're gonna get. Okay, that's good. He's comfortable with that. 5 million. We're gonna get 12, anywhere between 9 and 13 for Coffee, and we have plenty of money, so it's not like anything crazy there. Fabianski, I've probably definitely overpaid, but I'll spend the 5 million to save our jobs. I will definitely go ahead and do that. Let's try and get him in comfy. Squad roll, rotation. He's comfortable with that. That's what we need. 2-year deal. He's comfortable. Disregard release clause. He wants 18K a week. That's fine. Let's see if this brings our manager rating up so we can survive a little bit longer. It brings it up to 60. That's huge. Financial report. Maintain a solid level of experience in the squad by purchasing veteran players. We've now achieved our preliminary financial report and can confirm we've met our agreed target. That's huge. That is absolutely massive. We can try and make 2.7 million profit from the youth player sales. We still have 2 seasons on that, so I mean it's also a low thing, but I'm just trying to do anything we can. At least 1 player from the youth academy is signed for the first season there. That should hopefully signed from the youth academy. So Guilles came from the youth academy there. So hopefully we can hit that. We've done that. Hopefully that just buys us a little bit of time as we kind of go forward, and hopefully not drop too many games, not drop out of the cup at all, you know, and that could help us out. Next episode, though, we got to end this one. We just do. Couple of games for you. We might have a transfer or 2 in here as well. Guingamp and then Lyon and Marseille again. So, I mean, it does not slow down, and it is going to be very, very difficult. Now, let's see if they changed our objectives in terms of Europe. Reach the quarterfinal. That's not going to happen. I thought they might change and give us something for the Europa League, but, you know, it is what it is, guys. But that's going to be it. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. In peace.